to me and he said, Mom, you're going to be my coach. I'm like, okay, what do I have to do? I signed up. I'm his mother. I'm like, I want to help him. He wanted to start a business. He explained that, we wanted to get healthy, but he said, you have to get to Emerald. I'm like, okay, done. So I signed up my husband. He became my coach, and I signed up my daughter, Andrea, or actually my sister, Janice, but then Andrea. And I was Emerald. And then I told my husband, you need to get to Emerald. So he signed up two of his siblings, or one of our daughters and somebody else. So and there's nothing more to this business than actually making tons of emeralds. And that turns into the other ranks and where all the magic happens. And it can be done quickly, and that's what this call's about. So do you have the slideshow, Andrew?
Yeah. Hold on.
Or I guess.
And then, the way that I got to Emerald is I signed up my husband, and I signed up, I think it was my cousin when I first started.
Yeah.
So it's really just a warm market.
Yeah. So okay, you can hit that. So what we're talking about is when you sign up, you're a coach, Christian. So you just signed up, you're a coach, and the first rank that you want to hit is Emerald. So you sign up 2 people. So you would ask your coach, which is, you have a strong and a weak leg. So if you have a spouse or a significant other, we recommend that you sign your spouse or significant other up on your weak leg. So you would sign them up with the challenge pack. And I don't know if you've heard about Success Club, but we'll go into that in a little bit. But so you would sign them up with a challenge pack, and then you would earn that $50 commission or $40, whatever the challenge pack is. So it's, if you're spending $140 or $50, you earn $50 of it back right away.
So basically the same way that you signed up with your coach.
Right.
To keep it simple. Like the way that you signed up with your coach is you probably signed up with a challenge pack, right? Or you're signed up as a customer or as a coach.
Yeah. So you sign them up with a challenge pack, and then you sign up another coach on the other leg. So you want to make a list of your warm market, people. I mean, if you really put your head to it, you're going to find somebody that will work this business with you or help you with your business. So first of all, we usually start with our family, like ask your mother, your father, a friend, if anybody sees anything you've been doing, and you can explain that you want to work this business and how Shakeology makes you feel. You're in the challenge group. So all the things that helps you make you feel. And so then you're asking them to join you. And if not, sometimes they're like, I don't really want to do that. But then they might do it just to help you to get your business going too, not really realizing how much they might enjoy, working out and drinking Shakeology or, whatever, if they get the performance line. So you just, you ask them, you put it out there, and and most people should be able to do this like that, like 24 hours. You sign your spouse, your significant other, you find one other person, and now you're an Emerald. So when you're a coach, it's 100% your own effort. So if you sell a challenge pack, you make a commission, like $50 commission, or 25% commission. That's all your effort. Once you open up being an Emerald, now you are part of this multi-level marketing, and you get a little piece of everything that your team brings in, whatever they buy and whatever they sell to their customers. And we calculate it out to be about like 5%. And we call that residual income. So coach is 100% your own effort. Once you get to Emerald, you have also you're signing coaches, and you get a little piece of whatever they bring in, and also whatever their coaches bring in. So look at this left leg. If you're up at the top and you sign your first coach, now you'll get a little piece of whatever they bring in. And then see how it has a PS, if you sign another coach, you get some of that. And then some of your coaches will start signing other coaches. So down a little bit to the right, there's a couple coaches that you didn't sign. And that's the cool thing about this. once you get a couple coaches, you really need like 3 to 5. It's not like you need 100 coaches to do this business. You need a couple coaches that want to work the business with you, like 3 to 5 coaches. And then you get a little piece of what they bring in. Like say, Sally, you sign up Sally, and Sally has a father, Bob, and he buys Shakeology. Like, you would never reach that person. So this is another thing about helping people. You're going to help so many people so much faster by building a team, because they're going to be bringing in people you don't know. But anybody on your left and right leg, whoever they bring in, whoever you sign up, you're going to get a little piece of that. So that's quite exciting. And that's what we call residual income. And in the beginning, your income is pretty much going to be your sales, your challenge pack sales. It's 100% your own effort, and you'll just get a little of the residual income. But over time, it flips. Like 95% of my income weekly comes from this residual income, and the same with Andrea's, because it's coaches signing coaches. So you can see the simple duplication. It can just spiral, just keep going like crazy. Which is the exciting part, but it does take time. So a couple tips. First of all, if you sign up your spouse and with a challenge pack, you might not be able to afford to keep them active. So once you sign up your two, maybe you sign your spouse and another coach. When you sign your next coach, you could put it under your spouse, and you could let your spouse go inactive, because you'll have one on each leg and you'll still be an Emerald coach. And then you would maybe make them active later when you're getting to Diamond, the next rank.
So for somebody that's like brand new, Mom, because she's brand new, what does that mean? Like active?
Yeah. So active means you have to have 50 PV every month. So if you go into your Team Beachbody account, every product has a PV value next to it. So I don't know if you realize, but like Shakeology is 90 PV. Have you seen that, Kristen? Okay. So you know that. Okay. So every coach that's working the business pretty much signs up with a challenge pack and drink Shakeology, because that's being a product of the product. They're 90 PV. They're always active every month. So every month a coach needs to have at least 50 PV. So you could sign up, say, a husband, and they could get, after they have their first challenge pack, you could switch it, and maybe they just get some of the performance line that equals out to like 50 or 60 PV and not Shakeology. But one other thing that you could do is you could put one of your customers, you could give them to your husband, because your PV, I know this sounds a little confusing, but if you watch the videos, you might have heard this, and it'll make sense. You need 50 PV every month, and it doesn't have to come from yourself. It can come from your customers. Any of your customers gives you that PV value. So you could give one of your husband one of the customers, because some people go, I can't afford to keep my husband active every month, or my significant other, they don't want something. So if you can't afford it, or you don't want to get like the performance line or Energize or something, you could give them a customer and do that.
Just for like down the road, you want your husband or your spouse to be at the top of your week leg, because eventually it's a controlled business center that you can use.
So you might, because that might be a hesitation for people. Like, I can't afford to keep him active every month. But if you can just get him signed up, get another person signed up, get to Emerald, and then you could give him one of your customers or sign another coach under him. And then you would still have an active coach on each leg and use him later. That's one tip. And another thing, just a lot of coaches don't know, that if anyone is in active military, that if you sign them up, then they get their coach fee waived every month. So that, is a good, so somebody, they don't have to pay that $17 every month. So that might entice some people also.
Slide, why you want to hit Emerald?
Okay.
12 minutes, just to let you know.
Okay. So the reasons that you want to hit Emerald. So the first one I already explained is to open up your second way of earning, which is it's called residual income team cycle bonus. You'll hear that in some of the videos. And once again, it's kind of around 5% of whatever your team brings in. So whatever your coaches sell or buy themselves or whatever. And then they sign up coaches, the same thing. So you get that residual income. The second thing is, once you get to Emerald, you'll want to also you want to hit Success Club. And I think probably a lot of you have heard about Success Club. So you get 2 points per challenge pack. So say November 1st, you're ready to go, Kristen, you're like, okay, I'm going to get to Emerald. I'm going to sign one on my left leg with a challenge pack. You get 2 points. I sign one on my right leg with a challenge pack. You get 2 points. Now you're in Emerald and you have 4 Success Club points. You need 5. So if you sell one more challenge pack, you'll have 6, and now you've made Success Club. And what Success Club is the following month, you must be an Emerald and you must have at least 5 Success Club points. Usually it's 6. You will get leads from the company. So people are on infomercials and they're like buying stuff off of Beachbody, products off of Beachbody. And if you're an Emerald and you make Success Club, you're on a lead wheel and you will get customers. And if you make Success Club 10, which is helping 5 people a month, you will earn Success Club 10. And they'll also, if anybody buys Shakeology off of Beachbody, they will, you'll be on a lead wheel to get them and you will get the commission. So if someone, they might just show up, you might get eight like customers and a couple Shakeology customers a month. So, that could be like $60 if you hit Success Club 10. So, and the other thing with Success Club, so you hit Emerald and you want to start making Success Club every month, helping 3 to 5 people. And that is really the model of our business. Once again, the 4 vital behaviors, be a product of the product. And then you're doing your PD, inviting to a challenge. So in following up with them and giving them a great experience. And if you do that every month and you're hitting that 3 to 5, your business is going to grow. It's going to, then you're going to start converting some people to coaches, and then they're going to just jump in and do exactly what I explained to you. And it's just simple duplication. Once you really hit Emerald, you've really done everything, and then you start hitting Success Club every month. And then you just do it over and over and duplicate it with your coaches to do the same thing. And the other benefit of Emerald and hitting Success Club is, I don't know if you've heard about it, but every year we go on a Success Club trip, the ones that earn it from the year before. And like this year, next year in March, we're going on a cruise. And you get money for that. So for every point that you get in Success Club, you get dollar amount. So it's $5 a Success Club point. So you can earn your trip. So that's another great advantage. And one other thing is, if you're a brand new coach, if you signed up, say you signed up this month. So if you hit Success Club in this month or the following month, for the next 3 months, you get Success Starter and you get a free ticket to Coach Summit. And I don't know if you haven't heard about that. That's once a year and it's going to be in Indianapolis next July. The tickets are still on sale for $145 up till tomorrow, I think. And so that's another incentive for coaches. Like if in the first 3 months, if you hit Success Club, you get to Emerald and you get a free ticket to go to Summit. And I don't know how many people we have going to Summit. Is it like 15,000 coaches go every year?
Yeah, like 24,000.
Yeah, 24,000. Get all kinds of training.
Okay, I guess kind of touched. And then also like the credibility, it kind of you get a shout out in your coach group that you hit Emerald, and then Beachbody also recognizes you as like a business builder. So they're going to give you those free customer leads. And I will say that the customers that I get from Beachbody, they do order. So like you don't even know who these people are, and you can reach out to them and stuff. But some people might order Shakeology once, or maybe you'll get somebody that orders Shakeology every single month, and that's $30 every single month. So that's like a great way to add to your business as well as you inviting. And then you're building your team. What else? Stepping stone, and you can start that second way of earning.
Yeah.
So we have a couple
we also have a Boom Fam. So a lot of you are in coach groups, and once you get to Emerald, our team is like, we have like about 300 Emeralds on our team, and they're in different coach groups. So we have another Facebook group that's called the Boom Fam. And once you're an Emerald, you get added to that on Facebook. And it just is another way to connect with other people really working the business. And you get to meet other people, pick ideas, and then we have other trips that you might be able to work toward.
And then I don't know if you want to go over this slide, Mom. That might be a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go over the action plans on what you guys can do right now to make sure that you are reaching Emerald within, 28 or 24 hours. Just some ideas and tips on what you can do towards taking action. So the first thing is you can write down on your calendar when you want to hit your Emerald goal date. So the way that the business works is it's every Wednesday at midnight, it ends. And then on Thursday morning is the rank advancement. So if you wanted to hit Emerald this week, you would need to have personally sponsored those 2 coaches by tomorrow at midnight. And then you would rank advance on Thursday, which is very doable if you are like, hey, Mom, help me out, or you're going to find your spouse, so you find 2 people. Or you can say,
reach out to your coach to make sure that you get them on, you have a left and a right leg, and you have to set a preferred placement. And I just don't want to get into that. It's not hard, but you would, when you're ready to sign a coach, reach out to your coach so that you know where to put your spouse, because you want to put them on your weak leg. So, you want to have them help you to make sure that you're going to place them in the right spot, and then you have to switch it to the other leg, and they can walk you through that.
Yeah. Pretty simple. You can just text your coach and say, hey, I just got I just signed up my husband with the challenge pack, and can you go in and make sure that it looks okay? And they will.
Well, you'd want to make sure I'd reach out to them first to make sure you put them on the weak leg, and make sure that you have it set so it's going to go there.
Yeah. And then if you do mess it up, you do have 5 days to change it. Make a list of 4 people you want to add to your team. So your spouse, your best friend, your cousins. Somebody referred to this as like your wedding list, like the people that you really want on your team. You might as well ask them, because how much would it suck if you found out in a week or in a year that they joined somebody else's team? That's how I always think of it. So you might as well ask. The worst that's going to happen is they'll say no, or maybe they'll just do it to help you. But make sure that you're asking the people that you want on your team. And then you can send this to just to keep you accountable, send this list to your coach. So if you're on here with your coach, just jot it down on a piece of paper, the people that you wrote down that you want to be on your team, and then send it to your coach. And they can kind of help you break it down, like, okay, how do you know this person? This is a good way to ask them. Maybe call them, maybe text them, and just say, like, this is something that I got into. I'm so excited about it. I wanted you to be the first to know. Maybe you want to do this challenge group with me, and kind of put it that way. Any suggestions on that,
Mom? No, that sounds good. That sounds good. And then you get a shout out when you reach Emerald. You get a big shout out in your coach group. You get added to the Boom Fam, get a big shout out. Everyone congratulates you, and you're on your way.
Yep.
And once you do that, you've pretty much done everything there is in this business, and it's just duplicating that, which is crazy, because it does. Sometimes people, the start stops them, and that's why this is like, just jump in there and do it. And once you've done that, you've done it all.
Mm-hmm. So just get a little uncomfortable and share your passion and sign up those 4, make that list, make a goal date, and then wait for your public shout out, Emerald swag, and be added to the Emerald thread. So that's in the coach group. You'll see people say, congratulations, Melissa, she just hit Emerald. And basically that just means she personally sponsored at least 2 people. And then from there, it's like the exact same thing. Like, to get to Diamond, it's like you just help 2 of your people get to Emerald. It's like the same thing over and over again.
There is one other thing. It's called U+2. So on your credit card, you are allowed to have your credit card on your own coach account. And you also can put it on, like if you were signing up your mother and she didn't want to use her credit card, I mean, you could use your credit card and sign her up. So you can, it's your spouse, it's your parents, and it's your children that are 18 or older. So you are allowed to have your credit card on 2 accounts. So if you sign up like your husband, you could use your credit card to do that.
Yep. Yeah, and that's basically it.
That's it.
Um,
Kristen, how was that? Because she's brand new. Was that confusing?
Not at all.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, I took a lot of notes, and I'm really excited. Very excited.
So do you already have a couple in your mind?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been jotting their names down. I have already reached out to most of them in the past 2 days, inviting them, stuff like that.
Were you thinking of signing a spouse up?
I was, yeah. I'm going out to talk to my husband shortly.
Okay. So have you talked to your coach so you know which one's your weak leg?
It'll be my husband.
Okay. No, I mean, you have a left and a right leg that, you know how you saw
Yeah.
right leg. So you want to ask your coach which one's your weak leg, and then have them help you set your preferred placement. Have you heard of your preferred placement? No. Okay. So you want to just ask her that before you sign him up. Okay. You know how to do a share card and just sign a coach, but you want to just reach out to her. Which one's my weak leg, and how do I set my preferred placement? Which is quick. It's through Monitor My Business, and it's you just do it quick. But you want to have that set. It's easier. So once you got that set, you sign up your husband. Then you reach out to your coach again. Now you set your preferred placement to your other leg, because you actually physically have a left and a right leg.
Okay.
So then you want to get your other coach, get it set. And the reason I say set your preferred placement is because when you do a share card, it's not like you're indicating where you're putting someone. So the computer needs to know where the coach is going to go. So you set it ahead of time before you sign your coach.
Gotcha.
So you set your preferred placement on your left leg, bottom outside left, and then you sign them up. Then if you want the other leg, then you move it over to the other side. And then you sign your coach, and then you'll be Emerald. So, and it's not confusing, because once you go through it once, but it's good just to know and reach out to them, and then they can explain it to you before you jump into it.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, but everyone is saying, sorry, so we're going to end this call because I don't know what's going on with the link for the team call.
Oh.
This is supposed to be the same one.
That's weird, because I clicked this one.
Okay, maybe people are getting on.
For everyone hopping on.
Is anyone's coaches saying they can't get on this team call?
All right. Thank you, guys.
Are you going to stay on the call? Oh, this is it. Stay on for the. This is our normal team call starts at 8.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this.
Okay, we might have to all get off and get on a new link or something.
Okay. So, yep, I'm going to get off and then get on that regular link, which is the normal one.
So if anyone has any questions, like Jason or anyone, if you can just send me a message if anybody's confused about anything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I'll see you on the other link. Bye, guys.